What's up, guys? Spotbot here. Welcome to Ghost Tactical. I know I've been quiet on the channel about Ghost multiplayer other than my first game of Search and Rescue last week, but I wanted to give it a few days. I wanted to let it settle in and form an opinion on this multiplayer, and I gotta say, I absolutely love this Ghost multiplayer, okay? And I'm gonna explain exactly why. There are a bunch of reasons. I mean, there are some things that I don't like. I'll talk about those as well. And also talk about my plans for video content for Ghost multiplayer, because we're going to bring a lot to you guys. I haven't been excited about a CoD multiplayer this much since Modern Warfare 2, all right? This is you know, what I felt. This is my personal opinion. Where they went from Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops to Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 2, it just felt like really almost a step back. I mean, it was a step forward in certain aspects, but as far as the gameplay, the game flow, the map design, I felt like it was a step back after Modern Warfare 2. Okay, this Ghost multiplayer, it just feels and plays a lot like Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, which is a very good thing. And we don't have Commando and one-man army to deal with. Okay. It has all the good things that I absolutely loved about Modern Warfare 2, and it takes away several of the bad things that we all hated in Modern Warfare 2. Then you've got the player customization, okay? Black Ops 2, yeah, they pushed the envelope. They had the pick 10 system, and it was pretty fantastic. You could customize your player to a great degree. Well, Ghost multiplayer has taken that even further. Although the user interface is a little bit convoluted, it takes a little bit just to get used to it, but I found that it's absolutely fantastic. The class I'm running here, again, Search and Rescue on Siege. I'm running an SMG, of course. SMG, silenced with a foregrip, okay? And your primary weapon takes up one slot, or 1 point. And it doesn't actually, when you go into your class configuration, it doesn't tell you, okay, you have this many points, blah, 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 because your secondary also takes up a point. So that, in that respect, it could be improved upon from a user interface perspective. But I'm just running a primary with 2 attachments only, and the rest I'm running perks, all right? Perks, there are 35 perks to choose from. I mean, you want to talk about the ultimate in being able to customize your character, and it just seems really balanced, at least so far, right? In the first week of multiplayer, it seems really balanced. Well, what I'm running here, I mean, the quintessential, I mean, you can modify it or tweak it a little bit, but the Russian class, right? SMG, of course, for 100% mobility. I've got Ready Up. Weapons ready, faster after sprinting, agility, increased movement speed, marathon, unlimited sprint, beautiful, unlimited sprint. Are you kidding me? Modern Warfare 2, yes, Pro, Marathon Pro. Well, we don't have to have Marathon Pro. It's Marathon Unlimited Sprint, and it takes up 2 points. On the go, reload while sprinting. Again, another awesome addition. I love being able to reload while I'm sprinting. The only thing, because I'm running on the go and I don't have a secondary, is I can't cancel my reload, right? I mean, used to be able to cancel your reload by sprinting. Well, if you have on the go, how the hell are you going to do that? Because you can reload while you're sprinting. And because I don't have a secondary, I can't double tap the triangle. I think you can do it with the knife, but I haven't practiced that. I think that's what I got to practice. If I'm in the middle of reloading, then just knife. And I think that's the only other way that I can cancel my reload. But anyways, I gotta practice that. Quick draw, faster aiming. Yeah, I want to practice more on the hip fire. I haven't been hip firing as much as I probably could. And then dead silence. All right, dead silence. And it looks like there is an effective counter to dead silence, but that's okay. Awareness, right? With one of the awareness perks. But anyways, yeah, absolutely. 6 perks, and we have the Specialist Strike Package is back from Modern Warfare 3. Absolutely fantastic. I always ran. I loved running that strike package, the Specialist Strike Package, and just get, in this case, we can't get all the perks. You set up your 3 perks at whatever many kills, and it depends on how many points the perk takes up in order for you to get, how many kills. So I've tried to keep it at 2, 4, 6 kills, and then the bonus at 8 kills with an additional, 4, 5, or 6 perks, depending on which ones you select. So you could have a total, I have initially 6, another 3, for 9, and then when you actually get the specialist bonus, another 4 to 6 perks. So it's pretty cool. You can't get all of them, all 35 of them. That would just be insane. But nonetheless, you can get quite a few. All right. So that's the player customization, the perks, specialist, awesome. The map design, I know I had some conversations with some people over Twitter about map design. Okay, to me, Modern Warfare 2. Oh, this is like, yeah, that's a triple. And I think there's another guy coming in. Specialist bonus. Hello, thank you. Yeah, another guy coming in. I don't know what these guys are doing. He's obviously sitting in the back of the spawn. But, okay, map design. Yeah, Black Ops 2 catered to competitive, all right? Catered to, yes, competitive is exciting. Competitive probably brings in some money. But competitive also only caters to a very small percentage of the player population, okay? Black Ops 2 maps, symmetrical, 3 lanes, that's it, all right? For the most part. Yes, you do have some, you know, there's some variation, but damn, for the most part, I mean, you can learn those maps in the span of a day, every single map. I think there were 16 of them, or however many there were. You can play 1 or 2 sessions of Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and you got the maps down. There's, you know, there's no advantage for map knowledge because it's symmetrical and they're 3 lanes, that's it. I mean, once you play it a few times, you know the map, you know exactly the routes, and that's all there is to map design. Well, in my opinion, you know, part of being a competitive, let's say, a competitive public lobby player is map knowledge. Map knowledge can be very, very important because there are more than 3 routes. There are more than just 3 routes, and I'm not just, you know, running up my route and, okay, I'm covering left with my assault rifle ADSing, I'm covering right, I'm covering center, right? Two guys left, 2 guys right, 2 guys center. There's your tactic for defending on a Black Ops 2 map. This map, these maps, and it's a good variety. You have small, you have medium, you have large. Awesome. There are so many routes. There are flanking routes. There are rush routes. There are variations. There's verticality. It's absolutely fantastic, and it's a rusher's wet dream. Yes, my wet dream to have map design like this. I know a lot of competitive players probably don't like it because it's not symmetrical, because it's not even, but honestly, in my opinion, competitive is you know, not necessarily having the best gun skills and you know, having that where I can, you know, pull my weapon up faster than anybody else. I can, you know, I can do a 180 and turn on somebody and, you know, get turned on, buddy, right? But it's also map design. It's also map knowledge, and having the ability, if you know where an enemy player is, being able to not necessarily attack them from just one frontal attack, you know, pattern. You can actually flank them in multiple ways. You can flank them left. You can flank them right. Whatever. I just love the map design. And I love that there's a variation with the small maps to the larger maps. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 was pretty good, but all the maps were freaking small, especially with the face-off maps, which they put just excessive amounts of work into, and more than 50% of the DLC maps were face-off. But even the core maps were very, very small. So I love the fact that we have a good range of size of maps, all right? And also, I know in my first video, I know I'm talking a lot, I'm trying to get a lot in here. My first video was Search and Rescue. Search and Destroy wasn't in the public playlist. They're adding it back in on November 15th, but I do have to tell you that I don't mind Search and Rescue, okay? I know my initial reaction was, hey, where the hell's Search and Destroy? They replaced it. That's crap. But I am enjoying a great deal, actually, Search and Rescue. So I think once Search and Destroy comes out, I'll probably be splitting some time and just, you know, playing some Search and Destroy, playing some Search and Rescue, but I'm not going to leave it entirely. It's actually a pretty decent game mode. Sorry. Okay, the other thing that I think is awesome, and we're going to be talking about this with the videos that we're going to be doing, AI map callouts. If you hear them, if you listen to the AI will actually call players out, and they'll call them by position. So one of the first things that we're going to be doing for you this afternoon is bringing you our first map walkthrough for Strike Zone. We're going to identify all those call-out positions on the map. You don't have to create your own, and I know, especially competitive players or even clans and people that play on public matches on a regular basis, they create their own callouts, and they may not necessarily be the same as other people's callouts, but it makes sense it makes sense to keep them the same as the AI calls them out in-game. And I think that's fantastic. I mean, if you're playing with players and they're not communicating, you still have the AI that's calling out enemy positions for you when they see them, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. Also, with the lag, and even starting day one, this multiplayer was playable, and I got to say, good job, Infinity Ward, on ensuring that this game was playable from day one. And I haven't seen a lot of lag. I mean, I'm sure there are isolated incidents, possibly, or maybe my whole gameplay in multiplayer is isolated, and I haven't seen that much lag. But I think it's played fantastic. And I think it's more so with the next gen when they start rolling out more dedicated servers. And I'm not sure exactly how the dedicated servers are going to work, but hopefully that will further improve on the gameplay mechanics. Okay, so I did say I would talk about some things that I don't like. I know spawns are still pretty bad. All right. And I know, especially in, like, free-for-all, I play a lot of Search and Rescue. Search and Rescue, we've even seen some things. Search and Destroy doesn't matter. Spawns are doesn't matter because you don't respawn the round. Search and Rescue, we had an incident last night, or the other night, where Hypermole was killed. I recovered his tags, and he spawned in. This was on Stonehaven, so, I mean, that was one of the biggest maps in multiplayer. He spawned in right behind 2 enemy players in Search and Rescue, which, isn't... He actually said he felt bad killing them because he spawned in right behind them, all right? The Bulldog Shotgun, I know guys have been using it, guys that we play with have been using it quite a bit, and even they admit that it seems to be slightly OP. I haven't really been killed by it a whole lot, but that maybe that's one thing that would need some tweaking. And the other thing that's kind of excessive, and I cut it out in this video... There's a 15-second wait time in between every single Search and Rescue round. All right, and I'm assuming it's going to be the same with Search and Destroy. I think that's pretty excessive. I mean, 15 seconds if you count from the time before you start the match through, and if you did play 7 rounds, an entire 7 rounds, that's almost a full 2 minutes of just sitting there waiting time. And that's really gotten excessive from the days of CoD 4 when we didn't have the kill cams in every round, right? And there was no wait time. The round started immediately to this. Not only do we have 15 seconds, yeah, we have the kill cams, and I appreciate the kill cams. The kill cams can be pretty cool after every round. But then you throw on top of that an extra 15-second wait time. Like, that's a full 20 seconds that we've been adding to every single round of Search and Destroy and Search and Rescue since the days of CoD 4. And like I said, it just seems a little excessive. All right? I would prefer it back down to like 5 seconds. 5 seconds, okay. I understand the reasons for implementing a countdown to begin with in between rounds, but go back to 5 seconds. I don't think there's any need for 15 seconds. So, anyways, but that's about it. Like I said, I'm going to be bringing you tactical videos from here on in for Ghost multiplayer. It's something that I'm loving playing, and yeah, Black Ops 2. Hey, zombies sort of took over. Well, we don't have that here with COD Ghosts, all right? And also, I'm enjoying this multiplayer way more than I ever enjoyed multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, all right? Going back to Modern Warfare 2, which is probably the best multiplayer and the one that I love the most just playing, I think COD Ghosts multiplayer is one of the best COD multiplayers that we've seen in a long time. I know a lot of you aren't going to agree with me, but I've stated my reasons for my opinion, and it is my opinion, and I love it, and I'm going to bring you content for it, and it's just going to make that content a lot more enjoyable because I'm loving playing it, and I'm going to love and enjoy bringing you that content. All right, guys, so hopefully you enjoy it as well. I'm excited. So that's all I got for you now. Stay tuned. I'm Spider, and I'm out.